Hi, my name's Doc, aka Chris. 1998 Jeep Wrangler TJ 4.0.
Hi, I'm Mike from JeepGeeks.tv. I drive a 2021 Willys named Zoe Lynn. She's got some pretty basic upgrades right now. Onboard air, switch pro unit, several lights. I'm working on doing some more mechanical stuff. I've also got a Warren winch. I'm getting ready to do a 3-inch lift and bigger wheels and tires.
Awesome. Check out this filming rig that showed up today. That thing is a beast.
What YouTube channel?
Yeah, what's your channel? Jeep Geeks?
JeepGeeks.tv.
All right, JeepGeeks.tv. You heard it here first.
I can't do nothing with you.
Come on. Nice and easy. Oh, slow down, slow down. Okay. Come on. Go passenger a little bit. Passenger. Passenger. Back her up. You gotta drop all that, yeah, go on. You wanna try a reapproach? You wanna do that one again? Yep. Alright, when I'm up in front of you, don't gun it. In case you catch traction, I don't want to be right in front of you, okay?
I thought you were saying faster, I'm sorry.
No, passenger is what I'll say.
That's a big distinction.
Alright, come past her a tad. Keep coming past her. Alright, there you go.
Oh, so close. Oh.
You got lockers? Yeah, you're not going to take it. Just want to back you off. Bring it in the tank. You might have to pull you off there. We'll see.
What did I get caught on?
You're try, there you go, try that. Try hard passenger.
He's spinning in the back. Oh, he's almost there. So close. Almost, keep on almost. Fun manuals off-roading. You're gonna need a little bit more. Huh? Oh. Oh, okay. Jeff, just watch the equipment bag. Let me get that bag out. You got it? Okay. All right. Here we go. And you're up.
All right, straighten out. Come on. All right, go and pull around there and park in front of the other option. Nice job, Mike.
Here we go.
See what you got. Back it up and get a little bump.
Yeah. Neither front tire was spinning.
You see him four-wheel? Nice. Watch the log. Cut that way some. Watch this log. There's the logs right here. Just, you might have a little bump. You're okay. You're going to go off. Yep, keep going. the tire.
We might be on the gas tank and axle. Yeah, the differential's on the tire. Let's see if the front tires can drag them off.
There we go. Stuck again.
Now don't come back.
Got it. Let me see those muscles. Yeah. Manpower. Those manuals, they sure make it interesting.
Nice baby, nice baby.
Bouncy, bouncy, bouncy.
Put her one low and let her eat. Come to me, past her a little bit. There you go, going up. All right, come on and cut it. There you go. All right, cut it to me. Slight cut to me. There you go, my friend.
You do whatever you want, Brad.
All right, hold up. Let me get out of your way. You're lined up good. All right, go on. Nice and easy. Nice and easy. Nice and easy. Stop.
Careful.
Stop. No more.
And then we usually do a walk around.
Serious flex, Mike.
You want to go forward or back?
I would bet if you got down the deep right now, it would roll.
Got a good right wheel angle or not? Where do you want me to go?
All right, it's on you. Take it nice and easy up there. Don't get up there.
Yeah, a little close.
I got close enough.
Yep, count it.
Down it.
Doc, Wyatt, thanks so much for coming out here.
No, I appreciate it.
It's been awesome watching you wheel your rig and doing, seeing a two-door TJ going up some of these obstacles with such a short wheelbase is always impressive. But tell me about yourself, some of your wheeling experience and where you're from.
I'm originally from Indiana. The military brought me down here to Virginia. I did 20 years, retired. Ran rescue with Virginia Beach for 15 years. I'm still an EMT. I got into the TJ. I used to have a 75 CJ5 back in the, I don't know, early 80s. And after a few things changed in my life, I found this in Portsmouth. It was a wreck. Didn't have any brakes. Tires are shot. No winch. I mean, everything, it looked terrible. And I just started piecing it one piece at a time. And I started with the brake lines. I had to let them soak for days before I could even turn them off.
Soak them in diesel fuel?
No, actually, it's called X Factor.
Okay.
X Factor works great.
Not sponsored.
Not a sponsor. All right. It came with a hard top. Put a soft top on it because I like to go, topless. The rims that are on this Jeep here, these originally, they came with a 15-inch rim. Put a spacer on it with a 17-inch rim. These rims here came with the Jeep. The guy says sell them or do whatever you want with them. And I was about ready to sell them, and I thought, wait a minute, let's put them on the Jeep. So I went to do a lift on it. It already had a 2-inch lift. I just had to replace a few things on it. The winch, I installed the winch. All the bumpers, front and rear, I had to take off, replace, repaint it.
I gotta say, I like the wheels. They're very different.
Yeah, they are.
Seeing lugs on the side of the wheel all the way around, and it doesn't look like they're associated to being a bead lock or anything.
No, they're just for aesthetics. They're just for looks.
Yeah, so
and they're great for Christmas because I can wrap Christmas lights around them. They do. It's
some
awesome.
battery-powered Christmas lights or some solar
Yep,
powered?
battery powered. I had this whole Jeep decked out in Christmas lights, all battery powered.
Now, Doc, did you do anything to your axles?
No, I haven't touched any of the axle except change the fluids in them.
Okay.
Put a new exhaust system on it. The exhaust system used to run out the back. I put it out to the side, just to keep it from when I bought them out in the rear, which I've done a couple times on trail, and thank God I didn't have my exhaust going out the side or out the rear.
Yeah, that's an interesting school of thought, because my thought too would be if you're high centered on something and climbing over an obstacle, then the exhaust pipe can be in the way on the side, right?
Nope.
Okay.
Doesn't even get in the way. I've climbed over a lot, big rocks, some stuff that really made me pucker.
I bet. Well, it makes sense too if you put it close to the tire, because then the tire starts catching before you start dragging that pipe.
That's right.
That's smart. I like that. You mentioned a lot of the aesthetics, a lot of what you've already done to the Jeep. What's in store for the Jeep?
Well, after being here today, I watched somebody pull the what's that called? The bar that goes across here. The suspension. I'm going to add some quick disconnects to it.
Oh yeah,
for
your sway
one,
bars.
the sway bar. I'm going to add quick disconnect to the sway bar. Maybe a couple more things that you told me was it won't go in 4-wheel low. I'm going to get up underneath there and put an extension in there.
Sure.
There's not much more I'm going to do to it. I mean, it's the way I like it. The color, I'm colorblind, and everybody goes, oh, it's got to be black and this. And I was like, no, it's got red and white. I throw a blue stripe over it, and I'm patriotic.
I like it. Yeah, we call it the American Jeep.
There you go.
Just for the people at home too, that Doc and I were talking offline, and with him having a lift and his MP241, the linkage is not quite engaging when he goes to put it in 4-wheel low. So he's going to look at getting a longer linkage to get that put in, so he can actually engage 4-wheel low. Doc, tell me about this Moose.
All right, the Moose is from a running club I used to be in many years ago. My running name became Moosesafer because when I ran, we were drinkers with a running problem.
Oh wow!
Is how the group named. And when I would run, my hair would come up with 2 horns, and the Moose came into effect where when I was in Spec War, I was my last couple years my last 8 years in the military. I was in. We did an outing up in close to Canada, and make it short, we had to bury our little hooches and everything. Keep clandestine so they couldn't see us. And the morning we woke up, there was a moose standing over my doorway where I was laying, and it was a male.
Oh no!
Oh yeah! When I looked, somebody yelled, "Clem, don't move, there's a moose." And I'm like, all right. I opened the door, and all I could see was the rainbow.
Wow.
And the guy that was with me, he was part of that running club. He put my name in for Moosesafer. So the Jeep's name, and I found this in a toy bin, a moose. So I put it on there, and now the name is Moosesafer.
I dig it. I appreciate you telling us that. And it's always cool seeing these vehicles be such a Swiss Army knife. You know, no two of them are the same.
Oh, no.
Anytime you can make it so unique and have such a great story behind it, especially with it being your nickname and now your Jeep's name.
Yep.
That's cool, man. What about your impressions of the park today, Doc?
Oh, loved it. Loved it. Some of the things out here, I never thought that you could use spare tires to do what you could do. The big, what'd you call that? Mount?
Big Daddy?
Big Daddy. Big Daddy, that was a challenge. It really, would just say that I had to pull a lot of seat out of my butt when that front went up.
I have to say, did I adequately warn you?
Oh yeah, you definitely adequately warned me. You said the front's gonna come up, the back's gonna drop, and it was like, oh. And when it spun and barked, I was like, nope, that's it.
Yeah.
I can't go any further.
Yeah, I could totally relate. I actually had just had a TJ like this not too long ago, white and everything, so I knew exactly what you were in for.
Yep.
So thanks for listening to me. And he's
nice.
Yeah,
it's enjoyable. I mean, I can't wait to go back to the rest of the park, see what it is.
Yeah, and you said you weren't really making any more suspension modifications and height and tires and things like that. That's all set. So
Yeah.
Lockers?
Nah, haven't decided yet. Okay. I gotta ask my wife.
Sure. No worries. Any advice for other riders that might come out here?
Yeah, definitely enjoy it. I mean, come out here and support them 100%. I mean, I got here at first and it was like, oh, okay. And then when we took our tour through the woods, that was tight. Mm-hmm. That was pretty tight. And I just put these flares on. I was like, and they're made of heavy plastic. So I thought, well, I'm going to lose a flare, but we made it through.
No, if I can make it through with the Cherokee, and generally the rule of thumb is if I can make it through with my backhoe, then I don't bother with widening it anymore.
But it's very impressive. I enjoy it.
I appreciate it.
I support you 100%. Please get the one in Pungo.
You know,
it's out my back door.
I grew up in Creeds, Doc, so I have a soft spot for that area
Right,
too.
there you go.
My family's out that way, so I'd love to see that as well. But yeah, I think Suffolk feels a lot like home for us.
Yeah,
you know,
I would come out here multiple times.
They've been really supportive of us and our ideas, economic development, and a lot of the different department leaders have really been fans of ours.
Right.
And I think we're pretty close to being able to make this dream come true.
Good. I hope so.
And a lot of that's thankful to people like you. And on that note, Doc, just want to tell the people at home, if you'd like to come out here and join us, make sure you go to w2wparks.com, make a transaction on that site, and then look for us on the Facebook page, W2W Proving Grounds. Indicate which event that you're available for, and then that gives you the opportunity to be able to come out. Make sure you like this video, share this video with your friends, and that will all help us make this dream come true to bring an off-road park to
Top end. I'll give this a 1 out of 10, a 10.
Doc,
just enjoy it.
You've been awesome.
Thank you.
Thank you, man.
Yep.
Chicken leg.
You all right? Easy. Slow down before you drop.
Yeah, good right there.